Jester here. Notice anything different about me? Check it out. Nail polish. Well, really, I just trying it on to see if it makes my hands look a little more interesting on camera. But I'm thinking that it's not really for me. Like, it's annoying to put on, and then I have to wait 5 minutes for it to dry enough to touch. And it's really distracting when I'm typing because I'm not used to seeing, color on my keyboard, just my little pink fingers. But, I'll leave it on until it wears off and see if I like it better. It may not be for me in the end. No, I know. You mean the glasses. Yeah. I've been cleaning out some of the dungeon's closets this week because, well, we have a lot. We're not hoarders specifically, but we do tend towards the pack rat because you never know when something will be useful. And I've been finding all sorts of stuff in the closets that I haven't touched in over a decade. I don't even remember where these little pink glasses came from or what I used them for, but nevertheless, I have them. And a silver belt like spaceman might use, and doesn't really fit anymore. Like, just barely. Well, it does fit, just barely. But I expect I bought this 20 years and as many pounds ago. But well, bodies change over time. Found some other things, like this little corset-y thing. I expect was part of a pirate costume at some point. And I think it's supposed to go on, given where the tag is, around like this. But yeah, that's not ever going to fit again. Don't remember when I was dressed up as a pirate either, but I found other parts of the costume, like a flowy white shirt and a tattered vest, so I assume that at one point I was a pirate. And the only pair of high heel shoes that I ever wore, this would have been back from, probably at least 25 years ago, during a time when one of my friends and my boyfriend at the time were trying to see if they could get me to wear more feminine, appealing to men clothing, and, well, it didn't quite work, now did it? They still fit, but they're very uncomfortable, and I expect they never were comfortable. But, of course, the main thing that we found in the closet were a lot of clothes, and some of them were very obviously completely worn out. Like, there's no point in trying to save them. And some that were simply too small. But I haven't gone through all of them yet. Because some of them, if they still fit, I may want to keep. Because, well, we do have to look more human when we go out. Like, people are perfectly happy to see us out in parks filming because we're just out there, we're not disrupting anything, and we're just an amusing thing to see. But I don't think they'd be quite as thrilled with us looking like this in the grocery store. So we do have to have some human-looking regular clothes to go out in public with. So I've got various things here, mostly, button-up shirts. There are some t-shirts that, well, I'm not going to be able to try on because I can't wear t-shirts. They won't go over my crown. And there's a few pairs of trousers in here that probably won't fit, but I'm going to try, but not on camera. I mean, we're not a children's show, but we're not that kind of adult show either. But I do have various shirts that I will be trying on. And to make it a little easier, I will just be taking off the top portion of my overalls. So first we've got this red one, which looks to be in, the condition looks all right. And it is a large, so I'll just take off the cuffs too. They're just going to get in the way. Let's try on this red shirt. I think that would still fit. It's not really my color, but maybe the librarian would like it. But then we do wear other colors outside as well. Let's see. Speaking of which, something in a sort of teal. Now, why were you hidden away in a drawer instead of being in regular use? Looks to be okay. It's a tiny little paint splatter on the corner here, but nothing that should be a problem. Let's try you on. Come on. I think that would fit as well. Not really sure whose color this would be, but it will do for going outside in. Oh. It's fairly light, so maybe not until spring. This white shirt is the one that I think was part of the pirate costume. Let's try this one on. It's very fancy, well, fancy for us, cuffs. They come pre-folded. Armhole. The sleeves are a little long, but I can roll them up. I might be able to do that. Oh, actually, yeah. That looks pretty good. I want to go to a disco, maybe. You never know. Let's see, what else have I got here? Oh, there's a denim one. I haven't worn denim in a while, or at least not a denim shirt in a while. Obviously, I've got denim overalls. Now, what is... Oh, this is very... A little bit of embroidery on this. Let's see if I can get this on the table cam. There we go. A couple of little scarecrows in the pocket. Well, let's Probably why I kept this one. Let's see if it fits. Yeah, I think it does. Definitely hanging on to this one for those little guys. What else have we got? Oh, here's a, looks like maybe a more, not exactly formal, but you know, as formal as we get when we have to be formal. Oh, it's got short sleeves. Oh, here's the other arm. Huh. Yeah, I think I kind of like that. Add that to the pile as well. Now, obviously, this is a bit of a bias pile because a lot of the things that I have sorted out, this is only a very small number. A lot of more tattered or just ones that I don't like the, you know, I must have liked the texture once, but I don't now, or you know, whatever reason I've rejected it. I've sent those off to the mailman who likes to collect old clothes because one of their hobbies is making rag rugs. And they were quite happy to get a whole pile of, well, soon to be rags. Now you may ask why, you know, why not donate these instead? Well, generally around here we wear clothes until they wear out. And, well, fact is we got 99% of this from thrift stores anyway, so rethrifting it just seems a little, you know, cheap even for a thrift store. And this last piece was also in the costume bag, and it looks like one that, you know, someone must have sewn. Like, it doesn't look like a commercial piece. It looks like a, you know, hand-tailored piece. So one of my friends would have done this. This would have been, I don't remember what costume this was attached to. It's a little more fitted than the others. It doesn't have buttons, but it's a robe that goes down to my knees. Yeah. Now, I don't know if this is for me, but well, maybe if the doctor's feeling a little fancy and wants to go with a fuzzy gray. Hang on. Speaking of fuzzy gray. Whoops. Come here, baby. No, 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 no. Ah. Tripping over them shoes. All right. Speaking of fuzzy gray, look who just woke up from his nap. Yeah. Never getting rid of you. You will always fit us. You're a good, good boy. Most of the time. Now, that has been a quick tour through some of what I found in the closet while I was cleaning it, and an excuse to finally settle in and try on some of those shirts to make sure they fit. Because generally, I'd rather be doing anything but cleaning. Yeah. Yeah. Wanna say hi to the audience? Yeah, look at you.